Oh, hello and welcome to everybody who is watching on either the website or the YouTube channel. We're just preparing to go live on Amazon itself. And once that stream is up and running, we'll get on with the show. Now, today we're focusing on pretty much 4 cameras. So I'm just going to go live on Amazon. And so I want to say hello to our Amazon family. Welcome, Amazon family. Ask questions. Ask questions and don't forget to follow. Fantastic. Right, so we are live on Amazon. We're live on Amazon. We're live on YouTube. And we're live on the website because we can. And the reason we can do that is because I'm using BeLive, my favorite live streaming software. That's the BeLive logo that we have there. So that's all good. And yeah, coming to you from the UK, which is where we always love to be. I'm just going to take that off because I don't need that. But if you are watching on YouTube or on the website, please do come on over to Amazon. Hit that funky Amazon button. It is nickwood.live. Type that into your browser, into the URL element of your browser. That will take you to the storefront where I hope I am live streaming on Amazon. So if you're on Amazon, please don't forget to come and say hello. That's all good as well. And yes, I can tell I'm on Amazon. Now I'm using BeLive and I'm hoping, yay, fantastic. I'm using BeLive and that allows me to do this. It allows me to show you what we have in the stream. So in my carousel, these are the products that I have. So today we're going to focus on basically we're going to focus on the first few items in the carousel. So we've got the Logitech Mevo Start. It's a bit of a Logitech theme to this one. We've got the Logitech Webcam C90 in the carousel. We've got the Apple iPhone 12 we'll be talking about because of its amazing photography ability. We've got the Nexigo StreamCam N930E. That is a brilliant little camera. So I love that one. If you've got any questions, then we've got the Lightroglow. That's a Logitech Lite, which is, particularly if you're a gamer, is fantastic because that means you can have that on all the time. And we've also got some elements that are frequently bought with. So we've also got the Mevo floor stand. Is a very, very popular item. The Logitech Mevo Start case. You're probably going to want one of those bought together. And with the other Logitech stuff, you've got Logitech MK270 wireless keyboard and mouse as well. We've also got, of course, wouldn't be my show if I didn't actually have my Blue Yeti to hand. So, you know, and then we talk about other items. I'm on tomorrow with Stephen Healy. We're talking, I guarantee you, he'll be demonstrating his Samsung Galaxy. We got the Hero, we got the lapel microphones, all those things in the carousel. So if you're watching on Amazon, you can go check all of those things out. But the first thing I want to talk about is this in the carousel. It is the Logitech Mevo Start. Now, if you've never seen one of these cameras, this is just an amazing camera. It is awesome. That's a photo of it. That is a photo of the very one I'm talking to you right now through. This is a brilliant camera. This also comes with, often bought with the Ethernet power adapter and the table stand as well. But this is a superb camera. Now, it's in the carousel, and I'm delighted to tell you that it's actually got a bit of a discount on it. 7% off. So instead of $399, it's now $370. And to be honest, I would have bought, I wish I know now, well, I wish I'd known when I bought it what I know now, how good it actually is. Because until you actually use it, you won't understand just how powerful this camera is. Let me talk to you about it. First of all, why do I love it so much? Look, this is the Mevo Start wireless live streaming camera. It's not just a camera, it is a live streaming studio. we use it with the API app. Let me pop that in the let me pop that back in the top bottom corner. That one there. So hide that, show that one, pop it in the corner. So that says it's 379. It's actually 370. So I'm not quite sure where that's gone from. But yeah, it's actually 370. This is the camera we're looking at. Now, what is it about the Mevo Start that is so special? Well, I'll tell you, the most special thing about it is that we can live stream where the action is. Because it is wireless, we can go where the action takes us. So we can go stream our Sunday, we can go stream our local church service, we can go stream, got my Desert Orchid picture, I can go live stream the local horse racing, we can go live stream the park run, go live stream our kids' softball games, our Little League games, all those things we can go and live stream as it happens. Now, you can say, oh yeah, Nick, I could do that on my phone. But you could, but here's a kicker. Because it's a Mevo Start and because it is a wireless live streaming studio as well, you can actually live stream at the same time, simultaneously, to Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, LinkedIn, Vimeo, and anywhere else you want, because it's got RTMP. RTMP, real-time messaging protocol, that allows us to live stream directly to my website, directly to multiple social media accounts, allows us to live stream directly to Amazon as well. So that is why it's so powerful. So maybe you've got your family blog, which you like to share everything on your family blog. Well, using this camera, you can actually live stream directly to your family blog, family Facebook pages, social media, YouTube channels. Everything can be live streamed simultaneously at the same time. Now, here's another interesting element. When you're out and about live streaming and you're using your Mevo Start, potentially you can have lots of other kids' parents live streaming the same thing. Maybe you're at a graduation ceremony, maybe you're at the choir event, and you've got other people live streaming. So you're all pinging using the cell phone data or using the same Wi-Fi hotspot. You're all pinging the same tower. You're all jumping on the same Wi-Fi, taking some of that bit rate. And so sometimes that can affect the quality of the live stream. With the Mevo Start, you're covered. You've got something you can take to the bank. We can put in an SD card. So I've got a little SD card that I'm using in the carousel. I've got a 128 gig SD card that allows me to record 14 hours of 1080 high definition video. Because that's the thing, guys, when it's live streaming, we can also live stream it in 720, 1080, but we're also taking a recording. So if anything goes wrong with the live stream, you've got something you can take to the bank. You've got that 1080 high definition recording direct from the camera, and you can go and upload it, change it. It's just a belt and braces. It just gives you that peace of mind that what you're doing is going to be absolutely perfect. It is amazing. Now, if you're out and about, because you're wireless, you also need to know about the battery life. It has got a 6-hour battery life. I've tested that so many times. I think it's a bit more than 6 hours. It's also got a built-in microphone. It comes with a universal tripod mount setting. But also, you can actually take a little element out of that, and it's also then the universal microphone mount setting as well. And that is so cool, because that gives us so much ability to mount our Mevo Start. So, we can be mounting it on anything. But you also can buy some clips as well. So maybe you want to clip it to a fence. But the great thing is you can control it through the intelligent app. So we've covered the fact it's got an amazing Sony lens, f2.8, I believe. It's got a 76-degree field of vision. What does that look like? That looks like that. And that's a beautiful thing. So through this app, we can just control what we're seeing. So we can pan around. Imagine if you're out and about, you can pan around. So if your kid hits that shot and he starts running first base, second base, third base, home. Yeah, you can go all the way around, follow them around. It is so cool. If you've got the set of 3 cameras, which has got a brilliant discount on as well, click on that in the it's not in the carousel. If you click on the Mobo in the carousel, then you see the deal on the 3 cameras as well. Then you can set those up. You've got 3 different camera angles, and you can just switch between which view you want. And that is so important. If you're live streaming, it gives you that professional outdoor broadcast that you're looking for. Now imagine this, if you're a business, think about this. How many times do you have training, or maybe you're doing presentations? We do these all the time. But if you've got one of these or even 3 of these, then you can actually live stream your presentations directly to your social media pages, directly to your company's website. How powerful is that? You don't realize how powerful that is until you actually start to do it, because you want to draw people to your website through a live stream, and then people will stay on your website longer because people love watching live video. Don't believe me? Why do you think YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook is so popular? All these video platforms, people love watching video. They love watching live video. Okay, so we've got that. So we've got our business that we can do our presentations, trainings. If you've got an intranet, and you maybe got staff that you want, so many staff these days are all working from home, so you want to be able to deliver some training, so you do it through the company intranet, so they can all log in, and then you can do that. You can just live stream. Because of RTMP, you can just live stream across the company's intranet, so training can be delivered, and you know that people have got it, and they got it live, as well as having that recording. So it's just so powerful. For the price, it is absolute. I mean, I cannot believe one of these cameras is $370. It is a bargain, an absolute steal, to be honest, for what you're getting. Now, let me share with you. Let me just talk. I'm talking to you through my microphone, but it's also got a very good built-in microphone. We can also plug the lapel mic into the back of the Mevo Start as well and use that directly, because we've got control. Oops, press the wrong button. Because we have control here over our. Let's take that off the screen for a minute. Yeah, so we've got control over our audio there, so we can do that without any dramas. Now this bit I like. It's got facial tracking. So the camera, as I'm moving, the camera is tracking my face, keeping me in frame. And so if you are, maybe you haven't got a big team behind you, so you can set that, and you can be delivering your live streams, and you're going to be framed perfectly as you move around. That's not the camera moving around, that's because we have that big field of vision. I'll just switch that off for a minute, because it's slightly distracting when I'm trying to demonstrate it. We also have full control over all our lighting. We've got some preset filters as well. So black and white, a bit colourful, that one, sepia. I like that one, that works for me. But we've got outdoors lighting, backlighting, indoors, custom. We can control the ISO, we've got shutter speed, all sorts we can control. Exposure, white balance, everything is controllable all through that little app. Now, along with that app, you're going to get 28 days free trial with Vimeo Producer, and that is brilliant. I think it then costs about $15 a month. That is worth its weight in gold. Vimeo, you can then have your gated content, so it allows you to put a payment gateway in front of some of your content. Really excellent piece of kit, and that is so you can try it out for free for 28 days. I then just bought it. I think it's less than $15, less than that a month. So a real bargain. But also, we've got all these other settings that we can use. We've got NDI mode. We can enable HEVC. We've got the NDI settings that we can set. It's also got a wired beta webcam mode. We've got studio mode as well. So we can go for the Vimeo live stream studio if you so wanted, and we can turn it on, turn it off, all from this app. Now, one of the things that I'm doing now, I'm using BeLive, my favorite live streaming software when I'm live streaming on Amazon. If you're an Amazon live stream influencer, really you want to check out B.live. We live stream on a Monday with the CEO of BeLive, Daniel Meyer, myself, Steve Healy, Grant Saunders, Dr. Elo Lopez, and we live stream normally on a Monday, 1:30 Eastern, 6:30 in the UK PM, and we talk about our kit. But BeLive are developing into the third-party platform for live streaming on Amazon. So if you're an Amazon live stream influencer, trust me, you want to go grab that as well as one of these Mevo starts, because your production will go through the roof. Okay, now with using BeLive, we can do things like this. We can pop, there we go. We can pop in some overlays quite happily. We can drop some lower thirds. If I just do a quick demo, so it's a lower third going in. Those sorts of things. Well, we can actually do it through the Mevo Start as well. So we've got overlays, we can upload PDFs, we can upload slideshows, we can upload video. It's even got a countdown timer. But if you're going live and you just want the countdown timer on and waiting for all the streams to go in. Now, guys, if you are watching on Amazon, please do me the big favor, hit that follow button in the bottom left-hand corner. You won't get spammed with emails every time I go live. In fact, I don't think you get any notification at all. It only puts my live stream video in a certain different place in Amazon. Tells Amazon that I'm doing a good job, and that allows me to put more things in my, well, allows Amazon to then show my live streams in more places. I can then put things in the carousel, offer more discounts to more people. Everybody is a winner. So if you could do that, that would be lovely. Now I'm going to take this branding off. Take it off. And then I can actually show you a little element. So let's just do all these little elements here. So I'll do that. So we've got Nick Wood there, but I think it's going to be around the wrong way because I've got it going through BeLive. Let me hide that. Yeah, I think that's around the wrong way. Looks like the wrong way to me. I'm not sure if it's going to look. Oh no, it's going to look the right way for you. So that's really cool. So there's little things like that we can do. Let's now take it off, and it's so simple. You just plus and minus it. And these are the little things. So yeah, so there we go. So we can put little things up. We can make them bigger. We can make them smaller. So clever. Take those off again. Amazing. And we've got plenty that we can do. And so, yes, you can do all those things all with the Mevo Start. So it's an amazing, amazing camera for what you're getting. Now, as I said, I'm using the Lapel microphone right now. That's in the carousel. Just quickly show you, it's a purple Panda microphone. That's this one that I'm using here. But let me show you what it sounds like if I didn't have that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch it over to the. Oh no, I'm hoping you could hear me, because that might have just been coming through the Nexigo. Right. Okay, now hopefully you can hear me, and I am now talking to you with the Purple Panda microphone. Okay, so that's good. And now I'm going to switch it over to the actual Mevo wireless. So now I'm talking to you, and I'm being picked up by the Mevo. Now it's probably going to sound a little bit more echoey, is probably the wrong word, but it's not going to be as smooth because we're in a large room, so with bare walls, so it's going to kind of sound is going to bounce off. The Mevo is sitting by a wall, so you can tell the difference. But if you're out and about, that is a brilliant, a very, very good quality built-in microphone. As I said, the battery lasts 6 hours, and we have the little SD card in the back there that's going to give us a beautiful 1080 high definition recording of whatever we are live streaming. Now, with the Vimeo producer account, you get the 28-day free trial. That allows us to actually upload our videos directly to Vimeo as well. So we've got them there too. But as I said earlier, the key to this camera and the reason that it is so popular is that people are buying the set of 3. So a set of 3 combined with this intelligent app control, it is like you've got a beautiful outdoor broadcast. You can even do it indoors, but you've got a brilliant outdoor broadcast facility for less than $1,000. It is absolutely incredible. So churches are live streaming their church services. I can say so easy to live stream your kids' little league games and baseball games. It is so cool. Imagine if you've got 3 cameras, you've got 3 different camera angles, you've got all the action going on. We can live stream the racing with Desert Orchid in the back there. You go racing and live stream that. The possibilities are endless. So this is the Logitech Mevo Start. Okay, it's in the carousel. It's on a discount, $370, which is a bargain. But the bigger bargain is the pack of 3, the set of 3. And I wish I'd bought the set of 3 at the time. You can get a pack of 3 for $973. That is such a bargain, guys. And as I say, you can often, it goes together with it in the carousel. We've got the Mevo floor stand in there for $79, and you've got $29. You have the Mevo Start case as well, which is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, you can see both of those in the frequently bought together is the Mevo floor stand $79 and the Mevo Smart case as well, and indeed the Ethernet power adapter too. So that is a super cool piece of kit. It has transformed the way I'm live streaming, the way my production quality on my live streams. So guys, if you're serious, trust me, if you are serious about the production values and quality of your live streams, and if you really want to be able to go to where the story is, not sit like I'm here on a talking head, we can, because it's wireless, we can go to where the action is, we can go to where the story is. The story doesn't have to come to us. So it's just absolutely amazing, all controlled through that app. I'm a bit of a Logitech fanboy today because the cameras I'm talking about are beautiful. Now I'm going to put it back onto my microphone, and so you're going to hear a different. So now I'm back in the purple panda, which is in the carousel. So you can go check that out too. Next up in the carousel, that was the first camera. Now the second camera, we're going to go a little more old school because we're going to be talking about this. This is the Logitech C920. Now in the carousel, we got that for $75. There's a discount on that. And this is the camera that a few years ago, a lot of us vloggers and live streamers went out to get, because we want to, what happens is when you start your live streaming journey or your vlogging journey, you can start with, like, I could use the iMac. It's got a built-in camera, I've got a built-in microphone. I could use I used the MacBook Air, which is in the carousel. That's a crazy price in the MacBook Air down the bottom there. I think it's right at the back of the carousel. I'll scream through the carousel later on. But yeah, it's in the back of the carousel. Yeah, and that's how I first started using basically live streaming through that. But you want to upgrade, because it's all very well, you've got your camera and you've got your built-in microphone, but you want to improve. We always talk about, every time you make a little bit of money, then it's always good to reinvest that to make the quality better. And this fantastic little webcam is as good today as it was when I first bought it. that's a testament to its longevity. It's a C920. It shoots, so now you can get the C920X, so it comes with the XSplit VCam. You can also have the C920S. Not quite sure what that was for, but yeah, basically, yeah, it shoots in 1080 high definition. You also got built-in microphone here as well. It again has the standard tripod mounting, so you can mount it on a tripod. It'll be nice and solid, it won't move. But also, what I like about it, it's got two elements here. You can put it up and attach it, and that will sit on a display, either on your desktop or your laptop or your monitor, and so you can just talk straight into it. Now, you can also, with a piece of extra kit that is available for free, you can have something called the Logitech Logi Capture. So I'm going to fire up the Logi Capture. Can I show you that? And that's going to give you the ability to record like tutorials and all sorts. It gives you so much control over this camera. So I'm just going to quickly fire that up so I can show you and share it with you very quickly. It's going to be a very quick demo today. Not hanging around, it's Sunday, our time is precious, I don't want to waste your time. But guys, if you're watching on Amazon, please do hit that follow button in the bottom left hand corner. You won't get spammy emails every time I go live, God no, that'd be every day, but it will allows me to be seen by Amazon, and Amazon will then reward me by showing my live streams in more places, and that way we can provide these discounts that are in the carousel. This is what I love about being an Amazon live stream influencer, is that when I go live, I'm able to provide discounts for the products in the carousel that aren't normally there. Speaking of discounts, though, might I just say, Amazon Prime Days coming up, everybody. The 11th to the 12th of October, we've got 2 Amazon Prime Days. We've already got some pre-Prime deals going on. So if you want to go check out my storefront, I think there might be a couple on there. If they're not there right now, then I'll put them on later on. We've got some very good deals on the Echo Dots. They're brilliant, and I use them all the time. Okay, sorry, I was just checking, make sure there was no comments. If you've got any questions, please do pop them in the comments. Do let me know, let's chat about it. But yeah, so I bought this camera because I wanted to upgrade how I was vlogging, and basically how I was creating videos on YouTube, but also I wanted to create YouTube ads. So I use it to create YouTube ads in 1080 high definition. If you've ever tried to create YouTube ads, you know you actually have to have very good quality in order to get people to, you know, do what your ad wants them to do. So many times they used to look absolutely terrible, and you want to get, you know, well, seriously, if you're paying for your ads, you want to get the best bang for your buck you can possibly get. Now, what I will do is I will just quickly share this Logi Capture on my screen. I can do that because I'm using BeLive, my favorite live streaming software. And so what I'll do is I'll quickly pop the camera there so you can see me when it comes on. Okay, so I'm just going to show in stream, and let's flip myself around that way. So this is me looking at the Logitech C920 now. So it's sitting, as I said, it's just sitting on my iMac on the monitor, and as you can see, we can control the frame rate, exposure. We can do a zoom. So I must sit back for this because otherwise it does zoom quite a lot, as you can see. But if we've zoomed in, then we can do things like we can pan around, and go up, and we can go down. All those great things. We've got autofocus. That's really, autofocus is great, particularly if you're trying to demonstrate a product, because, you know, it's like the earbuds. These are in the carousel, and it will autofocus on those. But you've got all the image settings there. You've got anti-flicker. What I love when I've got the green screen out, and the green screen I normally use is with the newer portable studio. So I've got the big frame, the green screen, the cloth there. Got the big diffuser lights that comes with that, along with all the other bits and pieces. So we can use that really well. So that just means we can put any background that we want on. And we got here, we can flip it. I'm not sure what have I got. We have two sources. So one is that camera. I wonder if we can put something else in. Logitech cameras. Let's see if I can change it. Oh no, I've just put the same camera on the same. I've got the two sources. No, hang on. So let me see if I can do this. No. Oh well, not to worry. I could put that on. So that's the Logitech. That's the G Hub from Logitech. So I can show the two sources there. So I can have picture in picture next to each other, same like we have with BeLive. And this allows you just to make these amazing recordings. We've got the frames per second we can change. We can have the text overlays. We can change our font styles, our colors, those sort of things. The backgrounds, I've got it on transparent. I could put it on black. Well, that won't make any difference. Put it on white. We can move our text all around. So there's these sorts of things which allow us and give us a great thing. We can just make some brilliant. Leave that outside now. Just allows us to create some brilliant videos, and particularly if you're in the teaching what you know space. You know, you only have to be you have to know 1% more than someone else to be seen as the expert. I should force quit that now. Then you know we can teach what we know, and that's a really good one on the YouTube channel. I've got a lot of videos about teaching what you know. You could be an Amazon live stream influencer. We could teach how to do that, and then we could just use that Logic Capture, use the C920, and create a lovely little video tutorial, print some or create some PDFs maybe in Canva, so some show notes, some instructions, and then we've got a great little course, the basis of a fantastic little course going right there, and just using the C920 and the Logic Capture. The Logic Capture software. I'm trying to think what was it called? Logic Capture software. So I was getting a bit overexcited on that score. Okay, let me just take myself off these elements. Okay, so we've had the Logitech Mevo start. We've just been having the Logitech Webcam, the 920. It's 920S, so it's Pro. With the one I've got in the carousel has got the privacy shutter. Frequently bought with it, weirdly but truly, is the Logitech wireless keyboard. Amazon says they're frequently bought together. I'm not going to disagree with Amazon, no way. But it's in the carousel, and you can pick up that for $27.92 as well. And in fact, it's got to be quite a good. It's got to be quite a good keyboard because it's got just under 74,000 4.5-star ratings. So that is quite amazing. Right, let me just answer a quick question on the Logitech C920. If I just find it. I'm just going to scroll down to the question and make sure I've covered everything. Special features, it films in low light. It's 2.7 inches. Questions: is the camera able to sit on the desk below the monitor? It is. Not quite sure why you'd want to do that, because then you'd be looking up. Probably better to have it sitting on your monitor. Try and get it at eye level height, so you're not looking up or looking down. Just so we've got to, we'd like to look at our audience. Can this camera clip onto the top of your monitor? Yes, as you showed, we can clip it on the top. Is the cord USB-C or need adapter for that to connect to a MacBook Pro USB-C? It's a USB-C. You need an adapter. It's a USB. So simple. Literally, you just plug it in, and you're good to go. And someone's saying they can't hear the sound. I'm guessing they put it Didn't do it very well. Can you attach it to a TV? How do you attach the camera to the computer? Yeah, so basically you just plug it in a USB. Plug it in the USB. If you haven't got enough USB sockets in the carousel, there's the Anchor 4 USB Pro element, and you can actually put all your USB requirements. Because I've only got 3 or 4, I think, in the back of the Mac. So by using one of those, I've then got another 3. I mean, I think I've got the USB, I've got the Pro, the 920, I've got the Logitech Glow, I've got the Yeti, I've got the Lapel mic, I've got the Nexigo camera, all plugged into USBs. You can see how quickly you can run out of USB ports, but you're good for that. So that's in the carousel as well. Okay, right, next up, as a camera goes in the carousel, is this. This is an Apple 12 Pro unlocked. It is absolutely fantastic. These are great. The reason I got this is for me, it is the best iPhone that they brought out. I think it's better than the iPhone 13. I've seen the spec of the 14. It doesn't make me really want to rush out and buy it or upgrade. I mean, I upgraded from the 6S Plus, which I bought in 2017, was that, I imagine 16, 17. It was the reason I bought it was because it had the video, first iPhone with video stabilization. So that's why I got that. And I didn't feel the need to upgrade it at all until, so all those generations, iPhone 7, 8, X, 11, no, this one was the reason I upgraded it. They both shoot in 4K ultra high definition, but this is the iPhone with the first optical zoom as well as digital zoom. So all the ones up to the 12 Pro had digital zoom. This was first with optical zoom, so it had 2 times optical, 2 times in, 2 times out, so it's 4 times optical zoom, and still with the 10 times digital zoom. It's also got an AI bionic chip which allows it to do this crisping as well, so your images are always incredible, and I can demonstrate that because I'm going to show you in the stream. So that was my pumpkin, and I know it's annoying, but we're streaming in 1080 high definition, but I took that photo in 4K and it looks amazing. It is so crisp, it is untrue. We also did some lovely little photos not so long ago up in the north of England. I ventured north, and this was, we went in the UK. There was an old TV show, comedy show called Last of the Summer Wine, and so we went to Sid's Cafe, and it was in a place called Holmesfirth. So as you can see, so this was in the early evening, so the sun is setting. It picks up the colors and the ambience, and that is shooting a picture into the sunlight. Normally, as photographers, we want the sunlight behind us, but I wanted this particular shot. And again, these are the lovely rolling hills, and again, you can see all the crispness, the greens. It's just so vibrant. The blueness of the sky. It just picked up everything perfectly, and that's because of this amazing little lens. Now, helped in no small element by LiDAR. So start again. It contains LiDAR. That is Amazon. That is iPhone's or Apple's way of shooting in low light and ultra low light conditions. And yes, low light conditions. I was at my nephew's wedding last year, end of November last year. So gosh, almost a year ago now. And he got married in a place called Combe Abbey in Coventry in the UK. And as you can imagine by the sound of the name Combe Abbey, it's a converted abbey into a hotel. The light was very moody, great for a wedding, not so good if you want to take a picture. However, this camera on this phone absolutely knocked it out the park. It did a brilliant job. So just from a camera quality element alone, this
is an absolutely brilliant phone. What I love about Apple is every time they bring out, a new iPhone, the price of an unlocked older one comes down. So today in the carousel, you can pick one up for $679, which is quite amazing, quite something. Now, let's stick with the next camera I want to talk about. Guys, if you've got any questions, please do just pop them in the comments below, and I'll happily answer them to my best abilities. If I don't know the answer, I will promise to tell you and I'll find out. But next in the carousel is this little belter. This is the Nexigo N930E stream cam with software, and it is brilliant. So let me try and show it to you without breaking it. And actually, if you were watching earlier, people that were watching the show earlier, I actually started the show using, amazingly, using the Nexigo's built-in microphone. Hopefully it worked quite well. We had a lot of viewers, but it's a brilliant microphone. I didn't realize, I knew it had a built-in microphone. I didn't realize it was a noise cancelling microphone. I do now. It is superb. So this is the Nexigo N930E. Yeah, so it shoots in 1080 high definition. We've got the ring light, privacy cover, autofocus, plug and play. Brilliant for online learning, Zoom meetings, Skype, Teams, PC, Mac, laptop, and desktop. I think I've added it to Logi already. Yeah, it is a cracking little camera. Now, what can I tell you about this? I'm just looking to see what was bought with it. You can get a lovely little stand with this as well. Now, when I bought it, it was because I wanted to give my C920 to my great nephew who wants to be a gaming YouTuber, but he's a little bit too young just yet. But I thought, well, I'll give him that camera so he can practice. Now, the reason I got this and the reason that you are going to be loving it is a few things. One, it can sit quite happily. It splits, so it sits quite happily, quite securely on your display, your monitor, either your PC, your Mac, like in my case, or indeed on the MacBook Air. You've got that all sat there. Now, it also has, like the Movo and the C920, it also comes with the standard tripod mounting, so you can just screw into the top of the tripod. That gives us a nice solid base to do our filming. We don't want the camera moving all around. But what I didn't realize until I bought it was, look, it rotates 360 degrees, so you can pretty much get any angle you want. It's basically sitting on a ball, and so it goes backwards and forwards, left and right, backwards and forwards like that. So you can get any angle you want. Now, when I was doing the cooking show a couple of weeks ago, I actually opened it up, and I hung it beautifully on the extractor, and so it was facing directly down onto the hob, the gas hob. So when I had the pans on there, the autofocus just auto-focused on what I was cooking on the hob. It did a brilliant job. Absolutely fantastic. Now, as I said, it has this amazing built-in microphone, noise cancelling microphone, but also it comes with, and I know a lot of people are a little bit concerned about privacy, and so this comes, you've got a little shutter here. Now this is really funny because you just stick it on, and it comes with two, so if you muck it up, you can always take it off and stick on the next one. But yeah, and that works a treat. And I'll demonstrate it. Let me pull the camera. I'm using BeLive, the live streaming, third-party live streaming software that is so good, and that basically means I can put as many cameras as I like on, or as many cameras as the Mac will make work. Where's it gone? Come on, come to Daddy. Well, that's weird. For some reason, it's not liking it. Come on, you're there. I know you're there. Come on, you're there. I can see you. That is very strange. For some reason, it's not letting me show you the camera. I'll actually switch the camera on. So what I'll do is let me just unplug it and then plug it back in again. Sometimes does the trick. And hopefully that will now work. Yes, that's better. So now I can share it with you in the stream. So there we go. That is it with with the cover on, cover off, and auto focuses. So now you can actually see. Look, there's the C920. There's the Movo Start behind it. There's a ring light that is in the carousel. There's a Logitech light as well that's in the carousel. As I say, there's a bit of Logitech fanboy going on today, but these Logitech products are great. But we're actually talking about the Nexigo, and the reason it is so good. I'm actually going to take that off the screen now. The reason that it is so good is because, and this will get you the promotion. Come on, that's it. It has got the 3-setting ring light built in, so whatever you're doing, you're going to be well lit. And if you go onto, if you see YouTube blogs and and you can see in people's eyes, you can see the ring light in their eyes. So that's really cool. So you're going to look professional, but also if you imagine you're using this normally, a lot of people are going to be using this for team meetings, Google Hangouts, Zoom calls, and the truth is that there are so many people now working from home that everyone's on these video conference calls. And you've all seen it, guys, most people are like face down looking at the screen. They're in their back bedrooms. They don't have the lighting. They don't have what we have here. They certainly don't have a ring light built into their webcam. They're probably just using their built-in computer cameras. So with this, a couple of things. You are going to look awesome because you're going to be well lit. That's going to make you more noticeable without even having to say a word. When it comes to pay rise time or promotion time, the bosses will be going, hey, do you know that person XY, Susie on the calls? She is always so well lit, and she's, she looks like she's a professional. You're the one that's going to get the promotion and the pay rise. And who knows, maybe you'll be the vice president in next to no time. But the truth is, I'm joking, but the truth is, people will give you way. There is, sometimes it's not what it is how you present yourself. And so presenting yourself better on camera in these meeting calls, you're going to look like a professional. People will automatically listen to you more. They'll look up to you more because they can see that you've got that air of professionalism that the others don't have. Apart from the bloke who's on the Zoom call in his bedroom on the laptop, and he can't get his fake Zoom background right because he hasn't got a decent lighting. That's why you need one of these. So that is the Nexigo. I think most Nexigo cameras, it's in the carousel for an amazing price. Yes, guys, $49.99. Big old discount on that. So for less than $50. In fact, I'm not sure if is there a limit as to how much. Yeah, you can actually save an extra 10% with a coupon in the carousel as well. So yeah, down from $80 basically down to $50. So you're saving 38% saving, and you can get another 10% with a little coupon that you can click in the carousel as well. It is a brilliant camera. Shoots in 1080 high definition. I should mention that. Live streams in 1080 high definition. We're on 720 here, which is like standard. But yeah, and it comes with the software. Now with the software, again, amazing. We got control over exposure, white balance, backlight, hue, contrast, saturation, all these things. So you've got total control over the camera. But also, so you're using it in your in an office setting. You can get the settings that you like and work well, and that way you can then save them so they're preset. So you know next time you go in, click a button, you got preset saved. So if I'm in the kitchen doing a cooking show, I've now got a preset saved because the lights are different, and so you want them to do different things, different locations, different lighting, one camera. That will get you noticed. That will get you a promotion, I promise you. Okay, I can't promise you, but you get the point. Okay, so other things in the carousel. We could say I wanted to focus just on the cameras today, guys, but we do have in there, I said it was a bit of a Logitech fanboy deal going on today. So we also have the Logitech Glow, the things that are often bought with the Mevo. That's the stand, the cover for the Mevo. We got the keyboard, got the Blue Yeti that I showed you earlier. Always in the show, never have a show without the Blue Yeti. Also in the carousel, not today, but Monday, myself, tomorrow, Stephen and I at 11 a.m. Eastern. I promise you, Stephen will be demonstrating that Samsung Galaxy. We got the GoPro, as you know, I love the GoPros. We got the lapel mics. These were the Movo lapel mic there, and then next to that we got the Purple Panda mic as well. That's the one I'm using here. That's one you can hear me on. We got the two SD cards. So we've got the scan disc in the GoPro. We got the Arca light in the back of the Movo. We got these. We're using these amazing light bulbs, and we also have the extra element of iPhone Fire cable. That's a little element there that allows me to plug in my old iPhones. Yeah, so we've got the other Logitech Brio 4K. We've got the chair that I'm sitting on, nice and comfy. Alexa, what is the weather in Farnborough tomorrow?
Tomorrow in Farnborough, England, it looks like there will be intermittent clouds, with a high of 17 degrees Celsius and a low of 10 degrees.
Oh, wowza, wowza. Thank you so much. Oops, where's it gone? I have a new follower, and that flashed up. A Sultan started following on Amazon. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. So massive respect to you there. You get a big air horn. Thank you. So that was the Echo Dot 3. We got the Echo Dot 4 downstairs in the lounge. Oh, yeah, I've got the eMart. Now that's in the corner there. That's a T-bar element. We've got the Anchor. Oh yeah, the TP-Link Deco. If you've got any Wi-Fi dead spots in your house, that is the thing to go and buy. That will sort you out. That is amazing. I can have 100 different products connections on that. We got the Zion Smooth 5. That's a Smooth 2 that I've got there. That you add the gimbal to the Filmic, and it's brilliant. We've got the newer, I showed earlier, the newer thing. You saw earlier as well, the lighting kit that I have there, the ring light. We also got in the carousel this lovely little light as well. That is another newer light that can go through the entire light spectrum. So in previous shows, I've had it pulsing on the back wall. Yeah, these next two in the carousel, the DJI arms, they got great discounts on that one. That's a brilliant gimbal as well. Stephen will demonstrate that tomorrow, and he will also demonstrate the OBSBot Tiny tomorrow. We've got Seagate backup drives. If you're a gamer, if you're a videographer, you've got chunky files, always carry them on that. And we showed you earlier the Earfun wireless earbuds. We did the zooming on that, and we got the MacBook Air downstairs. Logitech cameras, the newer dimmables. These are great, these little newer dimmable lights. See, Logitech and newer. I seem to have spent a lot of money there. And the Velbon, again, in the corner there. That's the Velbon stand. We've got the foam cover you saw on the Yeti. We also have the book, What to Say When You Talk to Yourself. as well, and also you got a 2021 Apple MacBook as well, for the few gamers out there. And so listen, that was basically, I just wanted to flip through all of those, but we were really talking today about the 4 cameras that I think are just so special. You got the Mevo Start, which is for live streaming, just awesome, wireless, beautiful, higher price bracket than the others. But then you've got the Logitech C920, and then the Nexigo Stream Cam, and then of course you've got the iPhone as well. So all price ranges, I think, covered with all great cameras. So I shall be back. Remember, I said there is the Amazon Prime event on the 11th and the 12th of October. I shall be putting some products in the storefront. So thank you for following me. Go check out the storefront. I'll put some more products in there later on. Not least, I think we've got one of the pre-deals at the moment going on is a brilliant. I think it's this one. Is a one pad projector. They are cool. I'll cover that tomorrow. Sorry, things falling down. Yeah, and also the Echo Dot 4, I think, is on a pre-sale as well. So I'll put links to those in the storefront too. So that's all excellent. So until tomorrow, I think twice tomorrow we're going live. We're going live not only on YouTube and everywhere, but we're going live with Stephen Healy, 4 p.m. UK time, 11 a.m. Eastern. And again, I believe the Be Live shopping will be on at 6:30 UK. That is 1:30 p.m. in Eastern. So hopefully we'll see you then. Until tomorrow, whatever you're doing, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the follow, the Sultan. That is amazing. Thank you so much. So goodbye to my Amazon friends, and farewell.